Irrespective of whether you're a professional or own a small business, everyone wants to have in possession substantial funds at the time of their retirement so that they are able to spend the rest of their lives comfortably with their families. After all, it can be troublesome for someone who has taken care of his or her family till 55 to 60 years of age to financially depend on others to fulfill their needs. And to avoid such a situation, retirement planning is absolutely essential. But what is retirement planning and what factors should be considered? And most importantly, what is the 5-5-5 rule for retirement? Let's find out all about this. First, let's understand what retirement planning actually is. Retirement planning is a continuous process through which you prepare during your earning years for the years you will not be actively earning, that is your retirement. In simple words, the regular investments you make for old age in your youth is retirement planning. When preparing a retirement plan, we need to pay attention to some things like at what age do you want to retire? 55 or 60 years? What kind of lifestyle do you want after retirement? A simple one or a luxurious one? How much money will you need during retirement and for how long? If you want to have a substantial corpus at the time of your retirement, then it is necessary to understand the 5-5 rule. The 5-5-5 rule says that if you start investing 5,000 rupees at the age of 25 in an equity mutual fund every month, then by the age of 55, your retirement corpus will be around 1 crore 76 lakh rupees. However, if you simply increase your investment by 5% annually, that is, step up your investments by 5% every year, then at the age of 55, you will have 2 crore 63 lakh rupees as your corpus. In both cases, an estimated return of 12% is assumed. However, in the long run, you can earn returns of over 12% in equity mutual funds. The 5-5 rule of retirement instills a habit of regular investments, which is extremely important for retirement planning. Many people start investing very late, like when they turn 30 or 35. Some people want an early retirement. Some people may need a large corpus for their retirement. In such cases, there is a need for some tweaks in your retirement planning. There are two ways to do this. First, you start a large monthly SIP. If it is not possible to start with a large investment initially, then you have another option of a step-up SIP, which means you start with a small amount and then keep increasing your SIP amount every year. For example, if you're 30 years old and want to retire at the age of 50, for your life after retirement, you will need a corpus of 5 crore rupees. According to Goal SIP calculator, to accumulate 5 crore rupees in 20 years, your monthly SIP or investment should be around 50,000 rupees. Here, the estimated return is 12% per annum. While 50,000 may sound a lot, the second way is that you start with an SIP of 25,000 rupees. Through the step-up SIP facility, choose the option of increasing your SIP amount by 10% every year. This way, in about 20 years, you can create a retirement corpus of approximately 5 crore. During retirement planning, people often make a very common mistake. They only think about arranging money for daily expenses, but they do not pay attention to accumulating funds for medical expenses. As age increases, the risk of illnesses also rises. So that your entire retirement fund is not spent on medical expenses only, having health insurance is necessary. Remember, taking health insurance at a young age gives you greater coverage at a lower premium. You must have heard of this quote quite often. If you're born poor, it is not your fault. However, it is entirely your fault if you die poor. So don't make such a mistake. Start investing as soon as possible. The earlier you start investing for your retirement, the better. Time plays a crucial role in creating and compounding wealth. The longer your investment time, the more your money grows.